It is a cloudy and windy day here in Texas, and we got a new 10-point Venom X crossbow to shoot at a Aoudad U, hopefully. I actually have a little bit of experience with this crossbow, performed flawlessly the first time I used it, and confidence is high with this bow. But we got a new scope, a new Trijicon ACOG style crossbow scope. Insanely bright scope. I think it's got tritium in it. Neat scope. Neat crossbow going after an Aoudad U, hopefully. Gonna be sitting in a new down and out blind me and Wade put out the other day, and can't wait to get to it. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to put her to the test tonight. It was a neat sit at the beginning. We weren't getting busted, but cows kept coming through, pushing all the deer away. Walking in, we actually pushed out an Aoudad ram. And so, started off with action, sat there for a while, a couple does come in, cows pushed them off. And then we had some more does come in, cows pushed them back off. And finally the cows left, and we seen some nice bucks, bunch of does, and sat there and watched them mill around all night. Unfortunately, no Aoudad, no pigs, no targets of opportunity to try the new Venom X out on, but maybe next time. Well, it's windy, chilly, and a little bit of rain falling this morning, and we're heading back to Jinx, the same stand as yesterday, with our 10-point Venom X and our Trijicon ACOG crossbow scope, and hopefully we can get her done this morning. Aoudad have been pretty consistent. Looking at the stealth cam, they're in there like every morning, so hopefully we can get her done. Spraying down with some Atsuko Noter this morning. Every advantage I can get in my favor, I'm gonna take it. Seen our first Aoudad U on our hunt. Had two babies, and it's not the one you want to shoot, especially when the babies are that cute. So opted to pass, even though she gave me plenty of shots at about 35 yards. Had two good pigs come in. Got pretty excited about the pigs too. One was a neat black and white pig. I would have loved to have that one, but just got our wind. The wind's not ideal for this location or the setup, and it got our wind. Thought about flinging an arrow way out there when I seen it start sniffing, but just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to blow up the spot, going for the U's. Didn't really want to risk anything by flinging one, so passed on the pig. Passed on the U, and looks like we're gonna take this 10-point Venom X with the Trijicon crossbow scope to a new stand tonight, and see what the new stand has to offer. Well, we got the old 10 point, and it's wet and chilly here in Texas, and heading to a new stand this morning. Cell cameras show that they're there like every morning and every evening, so hopefully they come in and hopefully we get to put this combo to the test. My first shot at a big game animal down here in Texas, and I'm confident with the crossbow, so I'm not worried there, but it's just so many of them come in, getting a clear shot, knowing the bolt was going to zip right through it, you know. Didn't want to shoot anything behind it, didn't want any of the babies getting caught in front of it. I thought it was looking pretty easy there when there's like 4 of them out there, and right when I started to get on one to take the shot, it like 100 of them came in, it felt like, and I could not figure out which, you know, they're all about the same size. We're just trying to thin the herd out here. We're not after a particular one by any stretch, and trying to get one in a spot I felt comfortable shooting it in a you know, without stuff in front or behind it. Nearly impossible. I mean, I don't know. I think the shot, it felt good. It right where I thought it should be, but stressful. It felt like it took an hour to find the one to shoot, and shaking a little bit. A lot warmer than I should be for how cold it is down here. But man, I'm dying to watch this one back and make sure I hit it where I thought I did. Looks like the broadhead deployed, which is always a good sign. And she is soaked in blood. I was worried about where I hit her. Not really worried, just always dying to find out. And by the looks of this arrow, I think I smoked her. Looks like it crushed her, but still gonna give her some time. Right thing to do when you're shooting any form of bow. So we'll give her a little bit, and we'll start tracking. Oh, yeah, she definitely cut in right here. Didn't even find a drop of blood, but we found an animal. Let's try and cut around here, see if it's any thinner. Holy cow. We crushed her. She went probably 20 yards. I mean, crushed her right through the shoulder. Worried about the shot just because, you know, you're always nervous after pulling the trigger till you find the animal on the ground, but holy cow. What a neat animal. I mean, doesn't get any better than this. Yeah, holy cow. Been watching these suckers since I moved down here about 2 years ago. Coming from the Midwest, you don't see these, you know, and I think, you know, me being an inexperienced hunter, I think these are even cooler than a lot of deer and stuff, and I've always had my eyes on them, and to knock one down 20 yards from where she was standing when I pulled the trigger, that's just awesome. Holy cow.
Birchwood and Casey set up right here. When you buy this, it comes with several of these types of targets that you can take on and off. And we're putting a Trijicon SRO on a single shot shotgun right now for turkey hunting, and we've been patterning it, moving it in. This is number 9 Herder's load right here. It's a 2 3/4 inch shell. And you can see we're still a little low. I mean, my aiming point is right here all the time when I'm trying to aim at a turkey. I try to hit them right where their feathers and their head meet. You can see, I mean, I don't know how many pellets right there. I'd hate to have to score that because there's a lot. I need to get that up where this is here to here. That's where I like to put it. That way I'm doing no damage to the breast, which most of it would not have been in the breast. I mean, that's the lungs, that's the heart right there, but I want to raise it. That's where I'm at. I'm sighting this in at 26 yards with this red dot. The cool thing now is to be able to finish this, all I've got to do is peel this off, and I can take this one right off. You've got a full basic cardboard cutout of the turkey right here, and I'm just going to line it all up to where I get a good sense of the exact height of a bird out in the wild. And then when I shoot it, man, these types of targets, shoot and see that Birchwood and Casey has, it gives me instant feedback and I'll be able to dial it in. So I think one more shot and we're gonna be good. Yeah, I don't know whether it's just because I'm older and more forgetful or I'm more prepared and knowledgeable at this point in my hunting career, but I spend a lot of time organizing and getting ready to go. And you know, as a turkey hunter, you know, having everything at your fingertips to be able to get everything checked out and ready is, I think it's really key. You know, like you look at the little scratch marks, take your sandpaper and scratch all this up, check it out, make sure you got your strikers, make sure you're gonna be ready when you get there. Make sure you don't forget shotgun shells. I mean, I've gone out with a lot of people who forgot shotgun shells. That's where one of these chest packs can be a big advantage. You know, your backpacks, your vest, whatever you carry all your stuff in, double, triple check it, and then when you get there, everything's ready, because you might get out of your side-by-side and they're already gobbling right beside where you're sitting, and you take a shot right then. So you never know. So being prepared, it's a good way to get ready to go hunting. We're gonna take the 12 gauge Thompson Center with a Trigicon red dot on it, put it to work. Very mobile type hunting situation in this scenario. Lightweight, short barrel. I mean, a turkey choke that is just, one of our favorite shotguns of all time for turkey hunting. I mean, the pattern is incredible. We spend a lot of time patterning it. This will be the first time I've ever shot it with an SRO on it from Trigicon, which is a great red dot with a good field of view. Really allows you to track your target, put that little fine dot right there where the feathers meet the neck, and boom, he'd be dead. Yeah, Jeff and I, when we go out a lot of times, this is one of our favorite units right here. This is a Yamaha Wolverine R-Max. This is a 2-person edition. Now, we've outfitted it to really give us maximum capability to haul gear. We've got the bed rack that gets some, you know, stuff up off the actual bed itself, gives you more place to store gear, backpacks, anything that you want extra room for. We've got the bed extender in the back. That even gives you more room, as you can see. We've also got the Garmin Tread up here to kind of help us navigate. We hunt a lot of properties that we've never been to. A lot of the data on there helps us define where the roads are, the property boundaries. It's very handy there. And the unit itself, I mean, it just handles all the different terrain that we'll use it on. I mean, it doesn't matter whether we're in Kentucky or Kansas, Oklahoma, or down here in the rough country on the border of Texas and Mexico. It's a great ride. You can rig these things out however you want. Whether you go with the 2-seater, you need more room for your family, you can go with the 4-seat model. So that's kind of what we're hunting out of. We're really mobile with this, very comfortable. I mean, it rides better than my truck. I'm not really excited about this. Got 2 turkeys out in front of us and a dadgum porcupine coming down the tree. I love turkey hunting. When they got down there to the road, I knew Jeff couldn't see them when they got down there. They were strutting and they got down to the pond. I was like, oh, you can't see them. I had one shot, and then they were together, and I didn't want to shoot 2 at one time, so I kind of waited, and they got over here and they strutted and they gobbled and they put on the show, and then they kind of eased up behind our decoy and was peeking at it, and I thought, it ain't gonna get any better than that. We're gonna bust him right then and fill the freezer, make some memories, and we did. You can see where I shot him, he was right through there. I mean, big old Tom here. That's a good Texas Rio right there. Man, I love that.
You know, you're always trying to figure out in any kind of hunting scenario where they're going to be at what time, which way are they going to go. Because you and I both know it is hard to call a turkey away from where he's wanting to go. If you can get to where he's wanting to go and start calling, he's not that hard to call in most times. But
if you're behind him, you're losing more often than not.
More often than not.
Yeah, that's the hook I kept getting bit on, but pretty small hook. Just carry all three, see what happens. That's cool. Ain't gonna break my line. Come on now. I'm obviously not a fish handling expert on these things. Oh, sucker just hit it right there at that grass. I've been out here for about 4 days now, and I've come down here all 3 nights we've been here. And the first night I only caught like 2. And the second night I stumbled into the right bait and caught like 30 or 40. And last night I did pretty decent too. We're throwing just a little XPS little swim bait. And the real interesting part to me is the head. I'm throwing an itty bitty head right now. I was throwing a larger Gamakatsu jig head, but I just couldn't get yesterday was a lot windier and a lot more grass, and I couldn't get the bites I wanted, so I switched it up to a lighter head, and it worked. Ooh, decent. I don't know why he's fighting so hard. Not any bigger or smaller. It's probably the hardest fighting one I've caught all week. See if we can grab him first try without breaking him off. Come on now. Two in a row. It just gets fun when you can get on them. I mean, it just gets fun. I come down here yesterday, caught like 5 and 7 casts or something like that, and eventually start to wear them out. But when you can get on a little group of them like that, oh man, it's fun. There it is, 3 in a row. I'd say they're out there today. Come on now. I also find it interesting they're eating that small hook today. Yesterday I could not hook up on the small hook. The story of how Gentry became the best dock fisherman in the world. Well, he ain't a good one, but probably gonna be our last one. You just can't beat it. I mean, like I said, I grew up in Indiana. I've only lived down here for a few years, and so really it's one of my first opportunities, you know, first or second opportunities ever getting to do this. And I know to some, that little 10-inch, 8-inch fish ain't significant, but you know, never having the opportunity to do this, it's cool just to come down here. I mean, you're on the ocean, you know, the intercoastal. You don't know what's gonna bite. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be, 99 times out of 100, it's gonna be fish like that. And I mean, all in all, it's just kind of cool just to, you know, walk away from all the, you know, the sophisticated, you know, bass fishing and one rod, light line, light little jig head, little swim bait. You know, everything fits in my pocket. Just stand down here, fish all night, catch fish all night. I mean, you just can't beat it.